Hi everyone, welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. I'm Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for the Divine Feminine. First, we'll call in spirit with some wind chime time. And as I've been in the habit of doing lately, I'll start off the reading with the Tattoo Tarot to identify the energies at play. Who's the masculine energy today, Spirit? So we've got the Star coming out. So this can be wish fulfillment or quite literally a star, a celebrity, or somebody who's got quite a following on social media, for example. And what else do we need to know about the Star? That was a close one. I have this really weird ability. I can catch things that I drop before they hit the ground very consistently. Like I give myself like a 70% success rate. All right, so we just had the Ten of Cups and the Two of Wands come out. As you might be aware, Ten of Cups is happy ever after. So really finding what it is that makes you happy and holding on to it and respecting it and maintaining it. Quite often, obviously, associated with true love. And I feel like this Two of Wands, here we are, is the qualifier for our feminine energy. Who's the feminine energy in this reading, Spirit? Ooh. So we have the Ace of Cups that's flipped over but not fallen out, and then the Two of Cups at the bottom here. But we also have the Eight of Swords. So it sounds like maybe some love with some difficulty. And there's our feminine energy, the Empress. So the Empress is the combination of all four queens in the deck. She's often seen as a mother figure or somebody who is very creative because perhaps instead of children, she's doing something like painting or writing novels. So our masculine energy appears to be focused on achieving the happy ever after kind of scenario with his Empress, who is charting a course. So this could mean that our Empress has not fully decided on her Emperor. It could also mean she's trying to figure out how to prioritize things as she moves forward with this masculine energy. So let's move to the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot and find out more about the situation itself. The Nine of Wands flipped over but did not fall out. This is the Wounded Warrior. When something flips over but doesn't fall out, to me that comes across as unseen energy. So you may or may not be aware of somebody being in a Nine of Wands kind of feeling. That Wounded Warrior feeling is, or what you can deduce from that card is probably just that somebody's been through quite a lot. They're probably quite strong, but they also might be easily triggered by certain things. We've got the Tower coming out. That's actually my favorite card in this deck. It's represented by a building split in two with a red moon seen in the distance between the crack in the walls. The moon often represents secrets coming out, especially when we're looking at the Tower card. We're looking at a moment in time that really puts stress on people to let them show their true colors and also be honest about something. And with it coming out with the Lovers, which is generally denoting a decision somebody has, it seems likely that there's a decision required after new information has come to light, and this Empress is needing to come to a decision. Here she's coming out as the Queen of Pentacles, so we know that she is quite valuable and perhaps pursued by multiple suitors. She is likely quite capable of taking care of herself, but could have an issue in terms of being a little bit selfish or materialistic if she's not really balanced out those energies. And then we also have the Page of Wands. This can be a particularly fast-moving or reckless energy, and can also denote somebody moving towards their passions. I get more of a reckless vibe with this one, especially if you look at the actual illustration on this card. We've got a guy running away from his problems, or, the devil. And then we also have the Hanged Man. So we might have a situation where somebody, again, they're trying to figure out a course for their future and they haven't really made up their mind yet. It could be that this Empress knows exactly what she needs to cut out of her life in order to be happy, but she's unsure if she's willing to do so, especially if this masculine energy has conveyed to her that she is his wish fulfillment. Actually, let's switch to the Everyday Tarot for a little bit of clarification before we do those questions. Make sure you've come up with 3 yes or no questions for the end of the video. Clarify the Tower. You've got Knight of Swords. So just like I said earlier, swords often represent honesty or clarity, intelligence. In this situation, I really think it's referring to information that was brought to light, and that brought about a tower moment. The Lovers is clarified by the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, another knight, interesting, is going to be almost as fast-moving as the Knight of Swords, and maybe a little bit more reckless, just like we were talking about with the Page of Wands. And why is the Queen of Pentacles here? We've got the Star coming out. Again, this can refer to wish fulfillment. So it would appear this feminine energy has reached a goal or found a way to live out her life the way she wants to. Why is the Page of Wands here, Spirit? The Devil came out. So yeah, this could mean somebody is... So Page of Wands can also mean good news. With this deck, it really isn't coming out as a positive thing. And with the Devil clarifying it, I think it's more likely pointing to the idea of somebody with an immature or reckless attitude moving quickly. Why is the Hangman here? If you guys hear a little bell hopping around in the background, that's my new cat, Hambone. He's the cutest thing in the whole world. And he really likes to rub up against my legs, so there's a decent chance he's going to head over this way and do exactly that, and then I'll make a really weird, adorable noise. Alright, so the Hanged Man is here because of the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups generally speaks to true love or a divinely guided love. So this feminine energy is caught up in decision mode, trying to figure out whether or not this person that she's got a history with is capable of the happy ending, or if she needs to see it for what it is and admit that there's maybe some things missing and move along. So perhaps those 3 yes/no questions will help us really zero in on whether or not, if you're this Empress, you should move forward with that individual or start fresh. What do we have for question 1, please? Oofda. We'll just do that one over. What do we have for question 1? Ask again. what do we have for question 1? That would be a yes. So with the Ask Again question coming out, or card coming out, I think whatever you asked your first question on, there may be an unforeseen delay, or maybe you get what you want, but it's not exactly the way that you pictured it. Be open to it and be accepting either way. For question 2, we've got surely not. So we might have to get a little creative when it comes to that one. Let's draw that one again. Question 3. Zero chance. Wah, wah, wah. I'm not mocking you, but probably not something you should rely on. But I hope that helps and provides some clarity for you in terms of what's going on in your day-to-day. Thank you again for any of your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and for following me on Instagram at Wicked Wands Tarot, where I do daily, mostly daily anyways, updates, sometimes with sign-specific readings, but also some readings that are along the lines of family or sex, career, whatever you're interested in. Thanks again, and have a great night.